Other things I often do is I take a look at all the stats for property prices and make an analysis of where to invest and whether it's still worth it. So last year, if you look at the UK government website, you'll find their house price index in December 2024 looks at the previous year up from December 2023 to December 2024. And here's the stats regionally. London, 0% increase. London is very overpriced, and I think you'll see very slow and small returns over the next decade or so. One of the best performing regions is the Northeast. I'm in the West Midlands, 4.2%, which is very good. I mean, you've got a low base here. Look at the prices, £244,000 for a property in the West Midlands, more than double that in London. And it's the affordability issue, really. Even though people's wages are higher in London, it's very hard to get onto the property ladder. Now, let's see whether it's worth investing in property. So this is an Excel spreadsheet I've got. You can download it from my link tree as well for free. Assuming that you buy a property for £250,000, this is your 25% deposit. LTV, that's your 75% loan to value. If you get a rate of 4.74%, which I've seen recently, your monthly payments would be £741. I've added some fees for legal. Stamp duty would be £15,000 from April of 2025. So your total investment, £79,000. Your rent here in the West Midlands for a property, 3-bed semi at this sort of price range would be £1,300 a month. I've taken annual expense of £650, which is probably quite fair. So your ROI in year one would be 7.7%, but if you look as the years go down, your ROI increases because your rent is increasing by, I've taken a figure of 4% here, rental increases, and your house price would increase by roughly 5.6%. This is the actual figure you'll find online if you look at the last 10 years. So if you look at the profits from that, your annual profit would be here. That's your rental profits, gross. This is your capital increase every year. So in your year one, you're going to make a roughly £20,000 in total profits. Obviously, they're not realized because you're not selling the property, but you made 20 grand in your first year and your total investment was only £79,000. So property still works. The numbers still work. In the long term, if you're going to do property, you've got to do it over the long term. It's not a 1 year, 2 year, 4, 5 year thing. You've got to think 20 years, 10 years, 20 years. So if you look at this every year, your rent's going up, your profits are going up, your capital's going up because the value of the property is going up.